Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you guys, wow, that was cringy. Okay, let's try that again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about some advice that I have for high school juniors. I just got done with my junior year. It's not a fun time, I can tell you that, but I am very glad that it's over, and I definitely learned some things along the way that I feel like could be helpful to any of you that are going to be high school juniors, or honestly, like any year in high school. I mean, these are important for like any year, but especially junior year because I just got done with that. So with that, let's just get into it. So the first thing that I have, the first tip that I have is to use a planner. Now, it doesn't have to be like a bullet journal, like whole shebang, big, fancy, lettering, all of that stuff. Like, you guys may have seen my Instagram. If not, it's at Friday Night Studies. Shameless plug. But, it does not have to be like that in any way. Like, it could literally be, just a pre-made agenda. Maybe your school gives you one. It could be a piece of paper that you just write down your assignments on every day. Honestly, it could be on your phone. There are a lot of really good apps on your phone that you can just use to like write down the homework that you get from each class. But I think what's important is that you keep track of your homework assignments and stuff, because junior year gets pretty difficult with like homework, studying for the SATs and the ACTs, studying for AP exams. I mean, maybe you're not like super intense like me. But either way, it's pretty intense, and so there's a lot of stuff going on, and especially if you're also doing extracurriculars and stuff, it's super hard to keep track of without a planner. The next thing is to spend time with your friends. Now, this might sound like kind of counterintuitive, because I'm like, oh, make sure you like get all of your studying done, and then I'm also like, just kidding, hang out with your friends, but like, the two aren't mutually exclusive, you know? So I just found it really helpful to make time for my friends, because I feel like if you just study and do homework all of the time, you're really gonna like get your mind to a bad place, because honestly, humans need interaction. And so hanging out with your friends is fun, and it helps you feel better. It gives you kind of like a mood booster, and it gives you a little bit more energy to go home and then do some more studying after you get back, because just drudging on studying by yourself for like hours is not that fun. So yeah, it doesn't really have to be anything big. You could like go and get coffee for like a half an hour. You could study together at the library. You could play games. I don't know. It like does not have to be some big thing, but like just spending a little time with your friends is honestly like really good thing to do, especially when school gets super crowded and stuff. The third thing that I have is to start studying for your AP exams or final exams early. Now, I cannot stress this enough. If you have multiple AP or final exams that you know are coming up, do not leave your work for the last minute. Like, I'm speaking from personal experience. Leaving all of your studying for the last minute sucks, because there are only two outcomes when that happens. One, you suddenly realize, like a week before your exams, that you have 4 exams that you haven't studied for. So you spend all of your time studying, you pull all-nighters, you're constantly studying, and maybe you feel like maybe you get through all of your studying that you wanted to do, but you don't really retain the material because you're not being healthy if you're losing that much sleep, and you're not like hanging out with your friends or anything, so you're probably not really happy. So that's one outcome. The other one is you realize you haven't studied at all, like a week before the exam, and you just don't have enough time at that point, so you go into your exams and you're just like not prepared. So speaking from personal experience, like I did that with my sophomore year AP exam. I took AP US History. I waited until the absolute last minute to study, and it was not fun. I didn't go into the exam feeling prepared. Like, it was just, and then from then on, like when I took the exam, I didn't feel good because I went in with it not feeling good anyways. So that didn't really make a lot of sense. I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. You guys get it. You get it. Just study early. I recommend making a study plan. Like, you don't have to go all out like I do, guilty as charged. But you do not have to go all out. Just like a few weeks before, kind of sit down, look at the units you have to go through, and then kind of write down which units you're going to do each day, so you kind of have a frame of mind as to how fast and what you need to get done each day. It's really helpful, and trust me, you're going to feel way better about your exams, you're going to feel less stressed. It's just going to be better for you all around, so just do that. Okay, so the next thing I have is to make the most of your free time. Now, I don't know how your schools work, but at my school you can have a free period. So I had one free period junior year, and I think that I definitely could have used it a lot better to like do my homework and stuff, but I really didn't. I spent most of it sitting in the library watching Netflix or playing games on my phone, and looking back, I definitely am like kicking myself that I didn't use that time to like study, because it was just like free time. Because I think that an important lesson to learn about junior year is don't take your free time for granted, because it's so hectic that any free time that you get, you have to be making the most of it. So like whether that is studying, getting some quick flashcards in, maybe listening to like a lecture or something, or also doing other things that may not necessarily be academic, but are more like self-enriching or like making you feel better. So like using your free time to hang out with your friends, call your parents, listen to a podcast, I don't know. But using free time to not just like waste it away, like doing absolutely nothing. Do something that'll make your day better and more worthwhile, because I think an important lesson to learn is that there isn't like a lot of free time. Like you think that you have way more free time than you actually do. Like you're like, haha, I have so much time, but then you actually don't. And then it just sucks. So make the most of your free time is what I'm saying. The last thing that I have for juniors is get started on your college resume stuff like junior year. I know that at the beginning of junior year, it's like the mindset is you're like, oh my god, I have like a whole year until I have to even apply for colleges. There's so much time, but there really isn't. It goes by really quickly, and in junior year, you kind of start realizing that there's a lot more things that you need to do to apply for colleges than you like when you first realized. So I recommend start early. If you haven't been super involved in extracurriculars your freshman or sophomore year, try joining a few clubs just to like get something on your resume, and also you'll probably enjoy it, and you might find a club that you really enjoy and really love doing. So I recommend just getting yourself out there if you haven't already. Try to start making relationships with teachers, because then when it comes time to ask them for letters of recommendation, you won't be having to ask a teacher that like really never talked to you or you probably didn't stick out in their mind. So, you know, just try and talk to them every once in a while. Maybe go in after school or something and just talk to them. Ask for help. That's a great way to let teachers know that you're really committed to learning, and it'll look great on a letter of recommendation. Start writing your resume. I mean, you need it for college applications, but you'll also need it for internships, other opportunities, and it's just kind of nice to have a resume. Like, it's a skill that you need to have as like a adult. I know, adult's crazy. I'm not an adult yet. No, we're not adult yet. We're not adults yet. Adulting, no. But resumes are pretty important, so I'd recommend just getting started, at least putting the stuff together that you would put on there. So like thinking of the awards that you've gotten, recognition, volunteer work, work experience, all of that stuff. It's important to just kind of start thinking about that. Again, if you haven't done any volunteering, this is another really important thing. Start volunteering somewhere, because this is really important when you're applying for colleges, is you have to have volunteer experience. So if you don't really have any at the start of junior year, get on that. Honestly, whatever point you are in high school, like just start volunteering, because it's never too early. You can't have too many volunteer hours, and it's honestly really rewarding. Like not even from a college application standpoint, like volunteering is just really nice, and it feels like you feel like you're doing something good for the community, and it's fun. So I recommend that for honestly anyone who's anywhere in high school or even middle school, I guess. So just start that college application process as soon as you can. just start getting things ready, and then when it comes time to like actually apply, you'll be a little bit more prepared and you'll feel like less stressed and like freaking out, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more videos like this where I'm like sitting here talking to you guys, or if you want more like I did with my bullet journal, how to make a weekly spread videos. Just let me know. I'll probably be doing more of both. Unless you don't want to see my face, in which case, I understand. But yeah, just let me know what you think of this video. Comment down below. Let me know what grade you're in, and where you live, because I know that like grade systems in school are different based on like what part of the world you live in. So yeah, comment that down below because I'm interested to know. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll leave the button somewhere. Subscribe to my channel for more study related videos and crazy me. And like this video, share it with your friends maybe. If you know someone who's gonna be a junior, share it with them. And yeah, that's all I got. So bye, see you guys later.